Hello everyone and welcome to Dhyana-Mindful Yoga, Yoga with Dianne. Today is part 3 of an 8-part series for beginner yoga. Enjoy, have fun, and let's begin. Yoga is about living a more mindful and intentional life, and therefore we're going to begin with a mindfulness practice. You may sit in Sukhasana with your legs crossed, your spine nice and tall, placing your hands on your knees and just gazing down at a 45-degree angle. Or if you wish, you may close your eyes for this mindfulness practice, whatever feels comfortable for you. And so sitting comfortably in Sukhasana, the easy pose, we're going to come to center our body and mind, bringing our awareness to our breath. Take a nice long deep breath, inhaling through the nose and slowly exhaling through the mouth. Allowing your body to settle into wherever you're sitting. Let go of everything that doesn't concern you at the moment. Take another long, deep breath, inhaling through the nose and slowly exhale through the mouth, letting go of all stresses from the day and or week. Just focusing on your breath. Now allow your breathing to be normal, not controlling it in any way, not judging any thoughts that may arise, just be. Just observe the breath, be in the present moment. Now bring your awareness to your heart center and be aware of the breath here. Take another long deep breath, inhaling through the nose and slowly exhale through the mouth. Take several more breaths here on your own. If any thoughts arise, without judging, just gently bring your awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment. When you're ready, you may slowly open your eyes, coming back to the room. Okay, we're going to begin with a warm-up. So sitting nice and tall in Sukhasana, we're going to gently and slowly bring our right ear down towards our right shoulder for a nice stretch on the left side of our neck. And just breathe into the stretch here. If you wish to go a little deeper, you may place your right hand over top onto your head, just gently, without tugging. We don't want to injure our necks here. Just a nice stretch. You may close your eyes if you wish, and just breathing into the stretch. And we're going to release our right hand back down onto the right knee, slowly and gently bringing your neck back up to center. And we're going to do the opposite side this time, so bringing our left ear down towards our left shoulder for a nice stretch, this time on the right side of our neck. And again, if you wish to go a little deeper here, you may place your left hand over top of your head, again without tugging or pulling, Just feeling a nice, gentle stretch. Again, just breathing into the stretch here. Release our left hand back onto the left knee, slowly and gently bringing our head back up to center. And we're going to interlace our fingers in front of us, and we're going to inhale, reach arms overhead, and exhale, arms to your side. Inhale, breathing in the pranayama, and exhale. One more time. Inhale, reaching up as high as you can go, and exhale, bring your arms to your sides. And we're going to inhale, reach your arms up over top of our head, and exhale for a side bend to the right. For a nice side stretch here on the left side of your torso, and just breathe into the stretch here. We're going to inhale, rise back up, and exhale for a side bend to the left. Take several nice deep breaths. And we're going to inhale, rise back up, and exhale with our arms to our sides. And next for a spinal twist. So we're going to bring our left hand over on top of the right knee, and the right arm, we're going to bring it behind us, and inhale, lengthen the spine. On the exhalation, we're going to look over the right shoulder for a nice spinal twist. Now, twists are excellent for flushing out the toxins, great for our abdomen, for our organs. And we're going to release that stretch, coming back to center. We're going to do the opposite side this time. So bringing our right hand onto the left knee and bringing our left arm behind us. We're going to inhale, lengthen the spine, and exhale, gaze over your left shoulder. And just take a couple nice deep breaths here, feeling a nice stretch in the spine. And sometimes on the exhalation, you may be able to go a little deeper in the stretch. Again, honoring your own body, whatever feels comfortable for you. And we're going to release that stretch, coming back to center. Okay, we're going to make our way onto our hands and knees for tabletop. And so for tabletop, you want your knees hips width apart and your shoulders over top of your wrists. And we're going to inhale here for cow, bringing your belly down towards the earth, gazing up at the sky. And we're going to exhale for cat, rounding your spine, bringing it up towards the sky or the ceiling. And we're going to inhale for cow. Exhale for cat. 2 more times. Inhale, warming up the spine here. Exhale. And 1 more time. Inhale for cow. And exhale for cat. Feeling a nice stretch here. And coming back to center. And we're going to tuck our toes underneath our feet. We're going to inhale here together, and on the exhalation, we're going to push back into a downward facing dog. And we're going to bend our knees, step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale, back to Tadasana. Okay, so we're going to begin our sun salutations. So beginning at the top of the mat with our feet hips width apart, Drawing your tailbone down towards the earth by bringing that belly button in towards your spine. Just rolling your shoulders back here, nice and tall, gazing forward. We're going to inhale, reach arms overhead, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale, back to Tadasana. And that was a half sun salutation. Now we're going to do a full sun salutation. So we're going to inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your right leg, left leg back for a high plank. Now if you wish, you may bring your knees down for the plank if this feels more comfortable for you. Lowering down to Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to Downward Facing Dog. And take 5 nice deep breaths here in Downward Dog, grounding your hands into the mat by fanning out your fingers. Bringing your tailbone up towards the sky. Bring your belly button in towards your spine. And just bring your awareness back to your breath. Being in the present moment. And on your last exhalation, we're going to bend your knees. Step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead. And exhale, back to Tadasana. So that was our full sun salutation. Inhale, reach arms overhead. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward, bringing your right leg, left leg back for high plank. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra, tucking your elbows in close to your body. Exhale to Downward Facing Dog. And this time we're going to get ready for a Pigeon Pose. So we're going to inhale, bring your right leg back. Exhale, bring your right knee up to your right hand. Bringing your left foot back slightly. Now this is the first level of Pigeon Pose, so if you wish to stay here, you can stay here. If you wish, you may place a block underneath your right hip, if that's more comfortable for you. Because in Pigeon Pose, we want our hips square to the wall ahead of us. We don't want our hips to the left or to the right. We want them nice and square. So if you wish to use a block, you can place a block underneath your right hip. If you wish to go a little deeper here in this stretch, you can bring your elbows down onto the mat. And if you wish to go a little deeper yet, you could bring your forehead down onto your forearms. Now again, just honoring your own body here, finding your own edge in this pose. Yoga, it's important in yoga to find that heightened sensation, but you don't want to feel any pain in any of the poses. If you feel any pain, just ease off slightly, just so that you feel that heightened sensation, but again, no pain. And Pigeon Pose is a great stretch for the hips, the hip flexors, the joints. It's great for stretching out the thighs. It's also very beneficial for your abdomen and your organs, helping and aiding in digestion. And just continue to breathe here in Pigeon Pose. And we're going to inhale, rise back up. And we're going to tuck our left toes under the left foot so that we can bring our right leg back for the high plank. Lower down to Chaturanga. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to Downward Facing Dog. And this time we're going to do Pigeon on the opposite side, so the left leg. We're going to inhale, bring the left leg back. Exhale, bring your left knee up towards your left hand. bringing your right foot back. And again, find your own edge here. If you wish, you could place a block under your left hip if that feels more comfortable for you. Or if you wish to come down a little deeper. Again, in yoga, this is your practice. We don't want to compare with others on the mat, because we're all unique. We all have different bodies, different strengths. So this is about you and your own yoga practice. And just take several nice deep breaths here in Pigeon Pose, bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment. So often we carry stress, fear, anxiety in our hips, and therefore this is a great release for releasing those negative emotions. And we're going to inhale, rise back up, and we're going to tuck our right toes under the right foot, bringing our left leg back for high plank, lower down to chaturanga, inhale to cobra, exhale to downward facing dog, and take 5 nice deep breaths here in downward dog. Grounding your hands and feet into the mat. Just relaxing your neck muscles here, relaxing your tongue, softening the eyes, bringing your awareness back to your breath. And on the last exhalation, we're gonna bend our knees, step or jump up to the top of the mat. Inhale to a flat back, exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, arms overhead, and exhale, back to Tadasana. Okay, so we're going to do some standing poses. And so we're going to begin with the tree pose. What we want to do is find a focal point ahead of you, grounding your right foot into the mat, into the earth, finding that balance on the right leg, and then laterally rotating your left knee, bringing the left heel closer to your right ankle. And nice and tall, bring your hands to heart center. You can play with this pose. You can bring your arms up towards the sky, reaching up towards the sky, bringing your palms together. You know, whatever is comfortable for you. You can play with this pose a little bit. If you wish to go a little deeper in the tree pose, Vrksasana, you could bring your left foot onto the calf. If you wish to go a little deeper yet, you could bring your left foot up to the right thigh. And just take several nice deep breaths here. Grounding into the earth, just like a tree would. Nice and strong here. And we're going to release that pose, coming back to neutral. Okay, we're going to do the opposite side. So grounding your left foot into the mat, finding that balance in the left leg, and then laterally rotating your right knee out, bringing your right heel towards your left ankle. And again, just playing with this pose, finding your own edge here, whatever feels right for you. And again, some days, you may feel more comfortable on the left side versus the right, or vice versa. And this is completely normal, depending what's going on in your day, how stressed out you may feel. And just take several nice deep breaths here in tree pose. And then we're going to release that pose, coming back to center. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do the eagle pose next. So again, finding that focal point ahead of you, grounding your right foot into the mat, Finding that balance on your right leg. And we're going to take our left leg, crossing it over the right. And now with our arms, we want the right arm over top of the left. So the opposite of what we do with our legs. And pressing your palms together here. Now if this feels right for you, you can stay here in the first level. If you wish to go a little deeper, you could bring that left leg over top of your right knee. And if you wish to go a little deeper yet, you could sit down into this pose here. Squeezing your thighs together, squeezing your hands together, the palms of your hands. This is great for the lymphatic system. And just take several nice deep breaths here. And we're going to inhale, rise, and exhale, coming out of that pose. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to do the opposite side this time. So grounding your left foot into the mat, into the earth, finding that balance on your left leg, and then we're going to bring the right leg, crossing it over the left. And then again, with the arms, we want the opposite to occur. So we want that left arm over top of the right. Now again, if you wish, you could stay here at the first level. If you wish to go a little deeper, you could bring your right leg over top of the left. And if you wish to sit and go a little deeper, you may sit in this pose as well. And just pressing your palms together, you may feel a nice stretch here in the shoulder blades. And squeezing your thighs together, squeezing the palms together. Nice and strong here. And we're going to inhale, rise up, and exhale, back to center. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to bring our feet a little closer together, bringing our hands together, interlacing our fingers. We're going to inhale, reach arms overhead, and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale, breathing in the pranayama, the life force energy, and exhale with our arms to our side. And we're going to inhale, reach our arms out and up towards the sky, and exhale for a side moon here to the right. Inhale, rise up to center. Exhale for side moon to the left. Inhale. One more time. Exhale for side moon to the right, pressing your left foot into the mat. Inhale, rise up, and one more time here. Exhale for side moon to the left, pressing your right leg this time into the mat. And then inhale, rise back up, and exhale. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to come to the top of our mat one more time for Tadasana, the mountain pose. So again, we want our feet hips width apart, your tailbone drawn down towards the earth by bringing your belly button in towards your spine. Nice posture here. And we're going to inhale, rise up, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. And this time we're going to bring our knees down onto the mat for our closing poses. And we're going to bring our knees toward the outer edges of our mat, sitting back for child's pose, reaching up over top of our head, and just placing your forehead down onto your mat for a nice restful pose here. And just notice how your body is feeling here in the moment without judging. Notice any sensations of pleasure or pain or discomfort. Again, without judging, just being aware, creating space for it all to be here. And then bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to the present. And we're going to inhale into our tabletop. And we're going to make our way onto our bellies for the Sphinx pose. So coming down onto our belly with our toes pointed back and bringing our arms up forward slightly so that our shoulders are above the elbows. Now, if this is too much of a back bend for you, you can always bring your elbows up slightly just to decrease the back bend here. And so you want to gaze at a 45-degree angle ahead of you with your palms facing down. Just gazing forward. This is a nice stretch for the front side of your body. It's a great back bend. And just breathe here. If you wish to engage a little more in this pose, you may press your palms down into the earth, pressing the tops of your feet down into the mat as well. Bringing your belly button in towards your spine, engaging the core. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to transition into the locust pose. So we're going to bring our arms to our sides, our palms down, bringing our chin down onto the mat. And for locust pose, as we inhale, we're going to rise up, bringing our shoulders up, lifting them up off the mat, as well as the arms and the legs. So we're going to do this all together here. So we're going to inhale, rise up, reaching back, and exhale, coming back down onto the mat. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, rise up, exhale, coming back down. 1 more time. Inhale, rise up for locust, and exhale, coming back down to the mat. Excellent. So that was the locust pose. And now we're going to make our way onto our backs. So coming up into our tabletop, and then we're going to move onto our back. Laying down on our back here, gazing up towards the sky. And we're going to lift our legs, lifting our feet up off the mat and lifting them up as if we're standing on the ceiling with our knees bent for a happy baby pose. So we're going to reach for our feet here, holding on to the feet, bending our knees. This is a happy baby pose. And so therefore, if you wish, you could rock side to side for a nice massage here. You could extend the legs slightly for a nice little stretch if this feels comfortable for you. And just playing with this pose, being creative, doing what feels right for you and your body, listening to your body here. Extending both legs if you wish. And then coming back to a neutral happy baby pose. And just breathe, bringing your awareness back to your breath. And then we're going to release our feet, bringing them back down onto the mat for a supine twist here. So what we want to do is we want our feet flat on the mat. And we're going to bring our hips over towards the left side of the mat and bringing the knees down towards the right, extending our arms out to our sides and just gazing over the left shoulder here for a nice spinal twist. Breathing into the stretch here, flushing out the toxins. Again, this is great for the abdomen, the organs. And we're going to inhale, bring our knees back up to center, gazing up towards the sky. This time we're going to bring our hips over towards the right side of our mat and bringing our knees down towards the left. Gazing over the right shoulder this time. Again, if you wish, you could close your eyes, turning inward, and just bringing your awareness back to your breath. And we're going to inhale. Bring our knees back up to center, bringing your hips back to center, gazing towards the ceiling one more time. And we're going to transition into the knees to chest pose. So just lifting up your knees, bringing them close to your chest, holding onto your knees here, hugging them nice and close. And again, if you wish, you may rock side to side for a nice back massage here. And then if you wish to rotate your knees in one direction, and then switching directions if you like. And then bringing your knees back to chest, holding nice and close here. Giving your knees a nice hug. And just breathe. Now we're going to transition into Savasana. So Savasana is when we reap the benefits of our yoga practice. So we're going to extend our legs out, laying on our back, finding a comfortable position in Savasana. If you have a rolled up blanket or a bolster, you may place it under your knees. This helps to alleviate any pressure on your lower back. And my mat and just notice here in Savasana how your body is feeling in the moment. While laying in Savasana, you may slowly, gently close your eyes. Just turning inward and just notice how your body is feeling here in the moment. Notice the temperature of your body, any sensations of pleasure or discomfort, again without judgment. Just bringing your awareness to what's going on inside your body. Just creating space for it all to be here. And just notice any thoughts that may arise without judging. Just bringing your awareness back to your breath, back to the present moment. Now take a nice deep breath, inhaling through your nose and slowly exhale. Releasing any tension that you may be holding on to in your body. Take another nice deep breath, inhaling through the nose. And slowly exhale through the mouth. Letting go. And just continue to breathe naturally and effortlessly. Bringing your awareness back to your breath. And when you're ready, you may wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers, slowly coming back to the room. You may gently open your eyes, rolling over to one side, and slowly making your way back up into Sukhasana, the easy pose. where we will end our practice together by bringing our hands to heart center. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May there be love and peace in your minds. May there be love and peace in your words. And may there be love and peace in your heart. Namaste. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Take care.